Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim, coming to you from beautiful Lakewood Ranch, Florida, over near my old home base. On my way to go over and do a TV install, get it all set up for Fred, and then I don't know, I'm going to look into see if there's a cheap round of golf this morning or somewhere I can play. It's going to be so hot. But I got my golf shirt on, I got my golf clubs in the back, and I got nothing else to do. So I might as well consider it. Or I'll go hit some more balls again and try to get that swing of mine down. But one thing for sure, we're going to do something because it is beautiful, 85 degrees in South Florida, here in Sarasota. And we're retired, we're living life. We got everything around us to do what we want to do. It's just our choosing. So I made a good breakfast this morning. I'm feeling good about, my belly is full. And I had plenty of coffee. I'm all hopped up. And I'm going to go do a good deed this morning and help some people out that do a lot more for me than I do for them. She cooks for me all the time. They're really sweet people. And so it's a give and take. And they really appreciate it. So we're going to go do that. And then I'll get back with you guys and we'll figure out what we're going to do the rest of the day. I also have to talk to some business deals I got going on the phone. I got a few things happening. Just got off the phone with Miss T. She's doing good and having a good time over there on the East Coast, taking care of business. We're all taking care of business, getting it done, crushing it. All right, everybody, I'm on my way back over to Fred's. Raphael is making me the famous spaghetti and olive oil with garlic. And I was trying to get out of it because I don't want to, eat the calories, but they were so appreciative of me helping me out this morning with the TV. Thank goodness I had a Walmart Plus plan, like Amazon Prime, and had that delivered, because their little car and even in my truck here in the back would have been a real challenge to put that 58-inch in, and even in the back of the truck, because I got so much stuff back there. But you know how it is when you buy those TVs, you buy a 50-inch, you got a 70-inch box. We literally had to take a TV out of a box one time to get in the back of a Camry that we had, just to get it home from Walmart. So that was really nice, and the guy delivered it this morning at 8 a.m. So Walmart, baby. If Walmart ain't got it, I don't need it. And today I've been busy doing some business stuff. So this morning I made a couple of videos, made some breakfast, and yammered a little bit. I did Crushing It for Christ, and then I got busy with them, and then I got busy this afternoon doing some business stuff. My nose is itching. I just put this, look, one of my subscribers sent me a whole bunch of these. That's that Jay Leno air freshener. Best smelling stuff you ever smelled in your life. And I had a few of them. I'm down my last one, but when you first open them, they're strong, so it's kind of got me a little stuffy. The truck is very strong smelling right now with that. But no chance of golf or going to the range today. I didn't even get to the LA Fitness or Planet Fitness. I got both. But tomorrow I'll get over there and do my normal routine. And we got some weather coming. They're predicting a tropical type system gonna go around the bottom of Florida and come up the coast on the Gulf side. It looks like it's gonna stay offshore from us and go into Tallahassee, where it'll make landfall. But it's a slow moving system, and it doesn't have to make landfall to get rain. It's going to be a big glob of water that we don't need. We've had so much rain, it's ridiculous. They'll never open the golf course. They'll never, the sogginess will never dry up. The humidity is going to get worse. Hey, what are you going to do? What else can I tell you? My sister is going to be here. She may not come to Sarasota. She's in the central part of the state, and she's investigating properties and things like that. She might want to make a move from where she lives, so that's interesting. But this whole weather system that's coming could put a damper on her plans. Oh God, this is burning my nose. And that's a bummer, because she drove down to the state to do just that, and right into a weather system. Like I said, hopefully it stays off far enough shore and gets on up to the Panhandle and gets on out of here, so that we can all get back to normal. But you know, you can't concern yourself too much with the hype that the media likes to do about these storms and hurricanes. Now, first of all, they make a big deal out of a hurricane, and unless it's a 3 or more, you know, you don't worry about it. You know, 70 miles an hour, just imagine riding a motorcycle 70 miles an hour. You're not going to fall off, you hang on. Now, not that 70 miles an hour on fixed structures that the wind gets underneath can't tear the hell out of it. It can and will, but it's not catastrophic. It's not life. It can be life-threatening, but it's not what they try to hype it to be. I've been through a bunch of them. If it's going to absolutely hit you and it's a 3 or more, take heed. And remember, it's only the eye that is the really worst part of it. The outside with the tornadoes, that's worse than anything. Tornadoes they're like bombs. They'll blow up something. I had a car total from a tornado while on a cruise. That the storm came into Fort Myers, I think. Forgot the name of that one. We were on a cruise and we saw nothing but sunshine. The state's going crazy. People are getting out of Dodge. And where I was parked in Melbourne, in long-term parking, the storms that go on the outside, the eye hit the west coast of Florida. I'm on the east coast at a parking area for a cruise, and the big glob that is around it, a tornado hit and totaled my car. I could drive it, but it got totaled out. So, yeah, I mean, obviously tornadoes and all kinds of things from any, I mean, even a thunderstorm can be dangerous, the lightning and all that. But they do make a lot of hype out of it. They sell a lot of batteries, a lot of water. The stores are always sold out when something like that happens. But the good thing, if there is a good thing about a hurricane, is, you know, they got days ahead. They're predicting the path. So you got plenty of time to prepare, to leave, to do whatever. Now, if you're in an RV or a mobile home, you certainly want to take precautions, like probably leave for a couple of days, go get a room. I mean, especially if it's going to really come in and it's a hurricane. But again, tornadoes and all that spin off of them, yeah, it's just a chance. That's what life is, chances. So anyway, yeah, it's not a good thing, and you know, we got rain every day, and now we got this thing coming. So enough about the weather. Here we are back in Lakewood Ranch, beautiful Lakewood Ranch, just an amazing part of Sarasota. It's like Disney World. Any direction you drive for a mile or two, or more, is just beautiful. Nothing old. Everything is nice. Everything's new, manicured. All the stores, the restaurants, everything is just this was a master planned community that was the #1 move to community in the entire United States for about 3 years in a row. And Sarasota right now, I think, is the second most moved to place in the country, Sarasota, Florida, right now. So we're definitely in the hot spot, in the good zone, and it ain't cheap, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Get yourself an RV and live cheap. And that isn't even cheap down here. They're so proud of these RV places and campgrounds and stuff. Even roommate deals are expensive. Everything's expensive. But I've been hearing that things are on their way down. Do you believe any of that? Yeah, I've been hearing it a lot in the last couple of days, that it's the beginning stages, or things have already begun even a month or so ago. But it's not everywhere in Florida. And, but things are maybe going to be cheaper. I heard about interest rates. The Fed might be dropping rates, probably like a quarter point. Not going to be much of a difference than what we had. Until things drop 50%, 40%, 35%, it isn't going to make a bit of difference in the cost of living. Things have got to come way down, baby, way down. So we do what we can until then. All right, folks, I'm going to sign off. My nose is terribly itching. This thing, oh, it smells good, but it's killing me. Got to crack my window. I can't even talk. I'm all stuffed up. Crush it. All right, everybody, you know the TV I've been talking about. Well, here it is, this beautiful 58-inch Hisense TV right there. And all installed. It's got the nice thin bezel on it. And 58 inches from here to there. It's way bigger than what they had. This is the old one right here, an LG 48-inch, right?
43.
43, that's right. But it's got the thicker bezel, not too bad, but they've had it a while. So it went kaputs, and now we've got, look at that, very nice, Hisense. I highly recommend it. And $250 for a 4K ultra high definition Roku. So you got the Roku remote here. It's so intuitive and it's so much easier. The LG that he bought that we had to return, it was a big remote with like all these buttons that were so small you couldn't see it. And this was something that Fred had been using for years, and he was very familiar with it. And look at what Miss Raffaella is making for me. She got a bundt cake here that I smelled when I first walked in the door, but she's going to make it. Here it is.
Chicken piccata.
Oh my gosh.
And spaghetti aglio olio.
And look at that. The spaghetti aglio olio. Oh my gosh, all the minced garlic and oil in there. And this chicken. Come on now. What? Bread too?
Bread and butter. Let's go eat.
And let's eat. She said we got to sit down now because it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
So let's do it. We're very thankful for it. Thank you so much, Raffaella, for making this. I'm doing my laundry in there, and they got their new TV.
Hey, you're part of the family.
And they even got a new refrigerator. These people, you can't hide money.
Yeah.
Crush it.
Yeah.